What is Cheyenne gonna do? Cheyenne, where are you going? Cheyenne. Alright everyone, so today we are starting our Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. Before we get too far into things, I just wanted to say I'm running this unmodded, so this is pure vanilla New Vegas. This will also be a fairly blind playthrough. I have played Fallout 1, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. I haven't played Fallout 2. New Vegas, I've only ever played through like the first couple missions in Goodsprings, so this is a pretty blind playthrough. So I'm super excited to get into this, so I'm just gonna let this intro keep going, and I will start talking again once we get into character creation.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
so if I'm not mistaken, we get right into character creation. Classic pack. Classic pack items. Oh, this is probably DLC notifications. So I will say before I get too far into it, I do have all the DLC installed, so we can get into those later on. I do want to progress through the main story quite a bit before we get into those, though.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Okay, I don't want my character name to be Courier, but thank you for assuming. I think I want to go with Robin.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
All right,
I'm
shady.
Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
All right, so let's make Robin. I think I want to be male. And then let's look through these presets. So while I design my character, I'll just kind of talk about my idea. So I think I want him to be extremely, like, charismatic because, well, I always play with high charisma in a Fallout game, but in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, there's not a lot, really, that relies on charisma. Like, there's more in Fallout 3 than Fallout 4. Fallout 4 has, like, no perks to using charisma, which is sad because it's, like, my favorite skill. But I've heard that this game, New Vegas, has a lot of, like, speech checks that you can use your charisma for. So I definitely want to do that. I kind of want Robin to be like a smooth talker. Like, I don't want him to be very strong. I want him to kind of have the backstory, like, he was a little weak and wasn't, like, the most combative, but he was able to survive for so long because everyone really just, like, found him endearing. So I definitely don't want him to get into combat unless it's necessary, which, I mean, this is a Fallout game, so we're going to have to at some point, or quite often, but I want him to speech check out of a lot of difficult situations if possible, because that's, I think, just the story I want to tell with him. Alright, I think the face is good. Now I just want to change the eye color. Oh, let's have green eyes. Which you can't really see the color of the eyes, but oh well. And then let's change the hairstyle. I kind of want him to have, like, longer hair. I usually play, like, someone with shorter hair. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be playing in first person the whole time, but why not? I mean, I'll know, so ease of mind. I think I like that. Yeah. But I think I want hair to be blonde and not... I mean, it's kind of like light brown, but I think that works. Okay, I think this is good. Are you sure you want this to be your character? Yes, thank you for asking.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
All right.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
I would love to take it slow, Doc Mitchell, but I think the only option I have is to run.
Looking good so far.
Okay.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
All right.
We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay. Are you done talking? Okay. There we go. So Strength. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much help he's going to be for you in a saloon brawl. This affects your melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damage, and weapon effectiveness. I think I want to be fairly low for my character. I mean, I really don't use much of that. Even like inventory weight, which is just like convenient to have high, I don't really like collect a lot, especially in like Fallout 3. I never really worried about carry weight. I mean, in Fallout 4, it's kind of a bigger deal, but I don't think I need that much strength, and I can use those points in, like, charisma. Okay, perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby, or when a varmint's sneaking up on him. This affects your explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, and compass range. I mean, I don't want to lower it, because accuracy is always nice, but I don't plan on using the other ones, so I'll probably just keep it a 5. Endurance. You can't keep a good cowboy down, not if he's the endurance type, and not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of Alternation. This affects your unarmed, health, resistance, and survival. Okay, so I don't think I need endurance a lot, because I'm not going to do a lot of unarmed, and I don't think I'm going to do a lot of crafting. I know there is a crafting mechanic in New Vegas, but I think I've heard that it's not the best, like not near Fallout 4. Now, granted, I really haven't played Fallout New Vegas, so I don't know how great it'll be, but I think I'll drop it like a point. Okay, charisma. This is where I definitely want to invest points into. Charisma. You'll find there are some smooth-talking cowboys out there that got themselves a voice sounds like an angel's harmonica. This affects your barter, speech, and companion nerve. Okay, I definitely want to, like, have a couple companions and friends. I think you can only have one at a time, but still, like, I want to have a couple throughout the playthrough, so that's nice. I'm guessing that affects, like, how eager they are to, like, help out, or, like, how brave they are, and, like, how long they stick around in tense situations, maybe. And then speech and barter, I'm definitely going to be using a lot of. So I'm going to bump that up to 8 for now, and then I'll bump it up to 9 if I still have points left. Intelligence. A smart cowboy is good at most anything, from sucking the poison out of your rattler bite to fixing your broken wagon wheel. This affects your science, repair, medicine, and skill points. Okay, so intelligence is really helpful for, I think, the amount of experience you get when you finish missions and stuff. And I definitely want to level up quickly so I can get more perks. And I also think, I want him to be a smooth talker, but I also kind of want him to be good in, like, science, like hacking and stuff. So I think I want to invest quite a bit into intelligence. So I'm going to bump that up to 8 as well. Agility. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get off a shot, it's because the fella is agile. This affects your guns, sneak, speed, and action point regeneration. Okay, this I don't want to drop because action point regeneration is really helpful for VATS, and I know from prior experience with Fallout 3 I'm not good with aiming in the older Bethesda Fallout games. I know this isn't Bethesda, it's Obsidian, but same mechanics as Fallout 3, and I'm not good at it. So I'm going to rely heavily on VATS. So I'm going to actually bump it up 1. And then luck. Oh, I forgot about luck. Okay. Some folks claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose in a duel, you'll hear them say, that lucky son of a gun. This affects your all skills, critical hits, and enemy mishaps. I feel like high luck would go along with what I want for my character, because he kind of, like, skates by in life because of, like, his personality, and people really like him, and I think he's just generally lucky, even though he's not, like, the most, like, survivalist. So I definitely want to bump that up. Also, it's set in Las Vegas, so I think when we make it to the Strip, a lot of the casinos, we can, like, have better chances of winning more caps if we bump up luck, or so I've heard. Okay. So let's see, strength, I'll keep it at 2, perception 5, endurance 4. You know what, I'm going to drop perception down to 4. I feel like it benefits me similarly to endurance. Not like the same way, but it's like the same value to me, I think. And then I'll have another point, and I think I want charisma to be higher and intelligence. Yeah, so charisma, intelligence, luck, and then agility. I think I'm good with that. Medium to low perception, endurance, and low strength. I think I'm good with that. I think I'll go with those.
That's some serious atrophy, even for someone who's been in bed a while. It's a wonder you can move at all. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
I'd love
See if
to.
your dogs are still barking.
All right. Whatever you say, Doc Mitchell.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat. Oh, hey, it's a choice. Okay, I'm definitely going to click on that, but let's see what the other options are. Feed, newspaper, train, kick. Oh, that's sad. And dinner. Yeah, I'm going to go with cat. I'm definitely a cat person. House. Okay, shelter, burglarize, renovate, target, investment, and demolish. These are probably going to affect maybe boosts to my skills, so I think my character would say shelter.
Night.
Campfire, dream, shroud, sleep, treasure, and silencer. Okay, I think the most, like, happy options, like, dream. And I think I want my character to be, like, optimistic and happy, kind of, like, naive when it comes to, like, this state of the world. So I think I'll go with dream.
Bandit.
Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, and vaporize and reasonable. Okay, well, I definitely want to be, like, really good-natured, so I'm not going to agree with bandits. Vaporize sounds kind of harsh. Swiss cheese, stab, crush, and bribe. Maybe bribe will, like, bump up my barter skills, so I think I'll go with that.
Light.
Light. Dark sounds kind of pessimistic. Heavy, beam, flash. Okay, definitely going to do inspiration. And torch. Okay, inspiration.
Mother.
Caretaker, jeans, cookie jar, tantrum, tattle, regret, and human shield. Definitely not that one. Let's go with caretaker.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
All right.
First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Definitely strongly agree. I want my character to avoid conflict and talk his way out of a lot of situations.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I'm gonna say disagree, because I do want to use the companion system, but I don't know how eager I'm gonna be to find a companion out there, so I'm gonna say disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
I think I'm gonna say no opinion. I think I want Robin to... He can talk his way out of situations, but he's not, like, showboaty. Like, I don't want him to strive to be the center of attention, but I feel like sometimes a lot of people, like, will gravitate towards him, so I'll say no opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I'll say disagree. I think Robin's pretty open to trying new things.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I'll say no opinion. I think Robin probably is fine to deal with stuff if he has to, but I don't think he, like, is eager to deal with conflict, so I'll say no opinion.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Okay, a broken chain, a chemical reaction, a shadow in a door frame, an oozing wound, ew, and an angry two-headed ant. I kind of see the ant. It's like the head here, and then the antenna. I'm gonna go with, even though I don't see it, I'm gonna go with shadow in a door frame.
Okay. How about this one?
I see a priceless work of art. It's some piece of space-age technology. A ship at sea. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. I'm gonna say a work of art.
Last one.
A light in the darkness, a bearded man, a mushroom cloud, or a head on a pillow. I mean, I kind of see, like, people high-fiving. But that's not an option. Maybe those could be eyes? I mean, I'm looking into this too much. I don't think it's really meant to be anything. I'm gonna say head on a pillow.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results.
All right.
See if it all seems right to you.
Oh, I'm sure it does, Doc. Well, maybe not. I don't think I want to use energy weapons a lot. Yeah, I don't really like using energy weapons. I kind of prefer just actual guns, but I might not boost my skill in that. We'll see. Science I do want. I could have left that. So the science skill represents your combined scientific knowledge and is primarily used to hack restricted computer terminals. It can also be used to recycle energy weapon ammunition and workbenches. Well, no, I think there'll be quite a few science speech checks, maybe. Even though I'm not going to use energy weapons, and then I can always hack terminals instead of using bobby pins. So I'll tag science. Definitely want to tag speech. The speech skill governs how much you can influence someone through dialogue and gain access to information they might otherwise not want to share. How much does it bump it? By 15. Okay, that's a lot. What else do you have? Unarmed. I'm not going to be unarmed. Survival. The survival skill increases the hit points you receive from food and drink. It also helps you create consumable items at campfires. I might tag that one. I know one thing that was difficult for me, because I went from Fallout 4 to Fallout 3, was that food doesn't just like instantly like fill up a large chunk of your health bar. It does it like over time and in very small increments, and that, well, it was like more set in realism. It kind of annoyed me because food didn't seem as useful, but maybe if I invest in that it will be. Sneak. The higher your sneak skill, the easier it is to remain undetected, steal an item, or pick someone's pocket. Successfully attacking while undetected grants an automatic critical hit. It could be useful because I think he's really smart, so he could know to hide in certain situations, but I don't think I want him to be, once again, I want him to be good-natured, so I don't think I want him to like go around pickpocketing people and stuff like that. Repair. The repair skills allows you to maintain any weapons and apparel. In addition, repair allows you to create items and guns, ammunition at reloading benches. So it's probably like Fallout 3. Fallout 3's weapons like degraded over time, which was annoying, but I kind of prefer it to have degradation over no degradation, because Fallout 4, like, your weapons just lasted forever. I'm not going to do melee weapons. The medicine skill determines how many hit points you'll replenish upon using a stim pack, and the effectiveness of Rad-X and Rad-Away. Okay, like I said, this is kind of a blind playthrough of New Vegas, because I've never really played it. I've only, like, started it. So I don't know how exactly rads will be, but if they're anything like Fallout 3, I never paid attention to them. They never, like, really became a problem, so I'm gonna hold out on that. Lockpick I don't want to do. Guns, no. Explosive, no. Energy weapons. I think I'll do barter. The barter skill affects the prices you get for buying and selling items. In general, the higher your barter skill, the lower your prices on purchased items. Okay, and this will probably be a speech check, too, with, like, vendors. Like, I can probably get discounts if I have a higher barter skill. So I think that's good. Barter, science, and speech.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Oh, that reminds me, family history. I think background-wise, I think I want Robin. I think he's an orphan. Like, he became an orphan, like, young, like, at the age of 5, but he was so, like, sweet and naive and, like, a smooth talker that people just kind of took him in. And I think that's what I want to use to, like, justify his career choice. Like, he's kind of used to just hopping around in a non-combative role. So, like, he's used to going from town to town, and then delivering mail seems like a pretty peaceful job. So I think he would have been drawn to that. Okay, so choose up to 2 traits. There's quite a few to choose from. I think I'll just read through them quickly and then decide. Okay. Built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have plus 3% chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decays 15% faster. Okay, so it's kind of like They're probably all like this, but kind of give and take. Like, you get something, but you also, there's a disadvantage. I don't think I'll go with that one. Claustrophobia. You have a fear of enclosed spaces, probably because of the mutants that live there. You gain +1 to special attributes when outside, but suffer -1 when indoors. I don't think I'll take that either. Early bird. Hey, early risers, enjoy a +2 to each of your special attributes from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., but suffer a -1 from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. when you're not at your best. That's a pretty big boost. I might be persuaded to do that. And I mean, there's lots of beds around, I'm sure, so I think I can probably sleep when I need to. Fast shot. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. Well, I'm a terrible aim, so I'm not taking that one. Four eyes. While wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1 perception. I might take that. That seems easy, like I can wear glasses the whole time. But then again, I don't know how long it'll take me to find a pair of glasses. Like in Fallout 4, you can find one in like the first 5 minutes. But I don't know how rare they're going to be, so I'll probably not take that one. Good-natured. You're good-natured at heart, more prone to solving problems with your mind than with violence. You gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but have -1 to energy weapons, explosives, guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. Okay, I think I'm going to take that. Definitely seems like something I want my character to have. Heavy-handed, I'm not going to do melee. Hoarder, you gain +25 to carrying capacity, but suffer a -1 to all attributes anytime the weight you're carrying drops below 160 pounds. I'm not taking that one. That one sounds weird. Okay, hot-blooded. When your health drops below 50%, you gain +10% more damage, but you also suffer -2 to your agility and perception attributes. I'm not going to do that because I feel like if my health drops a lot, I'm going to rely on VATS more because it freezes time. So I don't think I want my action points to regenerate slower. Kamikaze. You have +10 action points, but your reckless nature causes you to have minus damage thresholds. Well, I will rely heavily on VATS, but I don't think I want to be any weaker than I already am. Logan's loophole. No one's going to put you out to pasture because you're going to stay young and level 30 forever. You'll never again become addicted to chems, and they'll last twice as long, but after 30, you can kiss experience, perks, and skill points goodbye. Okay, I'm not taking that one. I don't know what the level cap is, but I'm going to assume it's quite a bit higher than 30, so I'm not going to take that. Loose cannon. From frag grenades to throwing spears, you can throw weapons 30% faster at the cost of 25% less range. Well, I don't think I want to get into close combat, so I'm not going to do that. Skilled. You're skilled, but not experienced. You gain +5 points to every skill, but you suffer a -10% from experience gained from now on. I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to level up slower. Small frame. Due to your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs more easily crippled. I think I'll take that. From what I remember from Fallout 3 at least, I honestly didn't have to deal with crippled limbs all that often, and even when I did, I mean, if I had a crippled limb, I'd be low health anyway, so I just take a stim pack and it'd fix my health and that at the same time. So I think I'll take that, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure agility was the one that increases action point regeneration, so that'll be useful. Trigger discipline. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, but are 20% more accurate. That one doesn't sound terrible, but I'm not too persuaded to take it. And then Wild Wasteland. Okay, I've heard a lot about this perk. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. Okay, so this is, I think, supposed to be like one where like all the Easter eggs pop up, so it doesn't really like help me out, so I'm not going to take it. I think I'm good with small frame and good-natured.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
All right. I like how my character looks. Doc Mitchell, you did a great job sewing me back up. Thank you. Honestly, this is going to be so annoying. I walk so much faster. I guess I can hold shift. I just need the characters to walk faster.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one.
Thank you.
Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up.
I will.
But try not to get killed anymore.
I will try my best. Hardcore mode. Definitely not playing in hardcore mode. I'm bad enough at this type of game anyways. So, where are you going? Can I talk to you anymore?
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can.
All right. Tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said before you had something taken from you?
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Sounds like it's a sensitive topic. He doesn't really want to talk about it. Ooh, a speech check. My wounds still hurt a little. Can you give me something for the pain? That sounds kind of underhanded, trying to steal from him. I'm not going to do that. What town is this?
This here's Goodsprings, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Goodsprings Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
What else can you tell me about Goodsprings?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
I don't need the rundown again. Who was it that rescued me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself.
I think I
He has
will.
a shack on the southern edge of town.
Okay. Do you know anything about the man that shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
All right. I think that's it. Thanks again, Doc.
You take care now.
Oh, such a sweet man. Okay. What do you say we do a little snooping around this man's house? Even though I'm supposed to be very kind and good-natured, I think I just want to see if there's anything. I mean, this isn't marked as stealing, so I'm just going to take these stim packs. Anti-venom, Red-X, stim pack. I do not want to use energy weapons, even though I could sell it. Do I want to take it? It seems mean to steal that. I won't steal that from him. Paperweight. Let's see. Ooh, a doctor's bag. I'll take that. I don't know what it does. Activate broken submachine gun. This 9mm submachine gun is broken, but can possibly be restored to a fully functioning weapon. Repair of 25 or greater required. Do I have 25? I might. Let me check. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. Awesome. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Don't mind if I do. I feel bad. Is it bad that I'm looting from him? I mean, it's not marked as stealing, so... Chemistry set? Ooh, what's this? There appears to be enough chemical components available to create a small quantity of chems, assuming one has the knowledge to do such a thing. Well, my science skill is quite high, so let's create some stim packs. Oh, bet that worked well. Okay, I'm glad I stuck around. I don't really need all that stuff. So what else is a blood pack? I'll take that. Can't use that anymore. This is the kind of main room we answered the questions in. There doesn't seem to be much in here. Some books. None of them are good. There's another full locker, but it's empty. Camera. Is there anything else? Have we been in here? Ammunition box. Don't mind if I do. Full locker's empty. I don't need the knife. Take those seeds. First aid. Syringe. I don't need that. Oh, well, it's weightless. I can sell it. Bobby pin, dirty water. Syringe, Redex. Steady. Stim pack. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, Doc Mitchell. You're so kind. Take some of this food. Let's look in here. This is like his room. I'm not really seeing anything. Like cigarettes. Oh, I can sell those. Okay. Dresser. It's empty. Let's look over here. Doors, the bathroom. Braxo, no. This is the dining room. Don't really need any of that. Let's open the fridge. Beer, crispy squirrel butts, yum. Junk food, yum. Vodka, alright. Okay, I'll take all that. Detergent, a Braxo cleaner. Yeast? Should we steal the yeast? I don't know what I need yeast for, but I'll take it anyways. What the heck. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm very sorry I took all that from you, but it wasn't marked as stealing, so I guess you don't mind? I'll just be on my way now. Thank you, Doc Mitchell. Oh, it's bright. Okay. You have discovered Goodsprings. Awesome. Okay. Old World Blues. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a coded transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Okay, not to be that person, but they didn't capitalize that. It's after an explanation point. Oops. Or maybe that's just because it's part of the title. Never mind. I think I'm wrong. And I think this is a DLC notification, so I won't pay much mind to it right now. Oh, and it raised the level cap. Okay. Another one, the reunion. Happy trails. We'll get to those later. I don't want to work with DLC right now. I just want to, like, experience the main story, you know? Another one. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, and who are you wheeling about? Are you the robot that saved me?
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Why, thank you. Thank you for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
That is very kind. I like this robot. He's very sweet. How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up in Goodsprings? A robot like yourself.
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd.
That is odd.
Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot quite like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I will do that. Thanks again, Victor.
Happy trails!
You too. He is a sweet robot. You are a good friend. I wonder if we can recruit him later as a companion, because I would like him by my side. He seems very nice. Oh my goodness, it's another one. I'll just skip it. And level cap is increased. Okay, is that the last one? Question? Hopefully? Yes? Alright. Let's keep going. So this is the saloon. Real quick, let's open the Pip-Boy. And see if it's much different than Fallout 3. This is condition, radiation, and effects. I'm guessing effects? Wearing a vault jumpsuit, speech +2, that's helpful, but I'm not really doing melee. Okay. So our special skills, our regular skills, perks in general. Okay. Items, let's see what we've got. Okay, weapons. All weapons fall under a weapon skill category that determines how effective the weapon is. Guns, energy weapons, explosives, melee weapons, or unarmed. Compare the small icon below and to the left of the weapon's icon to the icon shown on the Pip-Boy's skill menu. Damage/DPS. These indicate the base damage and damage per second, respectively. Weapons with a low DAM have difficulty penetrating armor. If you hit a target's damage threshold, switch to a weapon with a higher DAM, or use ammo that reduces the target's damage threshold. Example, armor piercing. STR and skill. Many weapons have a strength and or skill requirement. If your character does not meet the strength or skill requirement for the weapon, its aim will wobble if a firearm, or it will attack more slowly if it's a hand-to-hand weapon. CND. A weapon's condition affects the amount of damage it does. At 75% condition or higher, a weapon does maximum damage and only needs to be maintained. A weapon with low condition will do less damage and may jam reloaded. Okay, I need to learn how to take care of that. I wonder if there's a system where I can repair my own weapons, because I know in Fallout 3 I just always paid someone to do it, and that cost a lot of caps, so I want to figure out if I can do that on my own. Repair/mod. These options take you to the repair and mod submenus, where you may repair damaged equipment or attach weapon modifications respectively. Well, that answered my question. There's a submenu somewhere, I think on the Pip-Boy. Okay, so these are our weapons. What do we have? We have a pistol, submachine gun, that's what we got from Doc Mitchell's house that we repaired. Binoculars, those all come in handy. Machete, I'm not really going to use that, I'll sell that. Grenade rifle, caravan shotgun, throwing spear, I'll sell those. And weathered 10mm. I think that's our best weapon. Oh, and it's in the best condition too. Okay, apparel. Apparel can consist of many different types of gear, ranging from clothing and armor to sunglasses and hats. DT. Some apparel grants damage thresholds to the wearer. Your DT is the sum of all DT for currently equipped apparel plus any bonuses from perks or chems. DT is directly subtracted from incoming damage, so a higher DT provides superior protection. Though a small percentage of damage can get through even the thickest of armor, a high DT is quite valuable. Okay? Condition. Apparel's condition affects how much protection it provides. Apparel above 50% condition provides the maximum protection and only needs to be maintained. So apparel works like weapons. They also need to be repaired and maintained. Light, medium, and heavy. Medium and heavy armor will slow characters down when equipped. Repair. This option opens the repair submenu, which allows apparel to be repaired by salvaging parts from similar items. Okay, was there an option in the Pip-Boy to repair items in Fallout 3 and I was just blind, or is that new? Because I don't remember an option to do that in the Pip-Boy, if I'm not mistaken. And it looks like it's right there. I just hit R if something needs repairing. Okay, we've got all our aid, stimpaks, a godsend. Luckily I was able to make all those in Doc Mitchell's house. I was not expecting to be able to do that. Miscellaneous, we've got our bobby pins, other things. Ammo, okay, ammunition is used by almost all guns and energy weapons, but is sometimes used by other weapon types. Basic ammo types have no special effects, but ammo subtypes may increase damage, reduce an enemy's damage threshold, or even decrease a weapon's spread. Effects are listed on the ammo submenu when the ammo is highlighted. Most weapons can use any ammo subtype that starts with the same name as the base ammo. Common ammo subtypes include armor piercing, ignores a large portion of the enemy's damage threshold, does slightly more damage. Hollow point does much more damage but is easily blocked by armor. Overcharge, used by energy weapons, not going to be using that, but it increases damage and degrades the weapon more quickly. Slug, used by shotguns. Slugs replace buckshot with a single large bullet that is more accurate. To switch ammo types, equip them on this menu. Outside of the Pip-Boy, press 2 to cycle through ammo subtypes for your currently equipped weapon. That's new too. I don't remember subtypes in Fallout 3. Okay. We have data. So we have our local map. So this is Goodsprings, a world map, quests, which we're currently on back in the saddle, so talk to Sunny Smiles in the Prospector Saloon. We have miscellaneous. Let's read this. This is what Doc gave us. This was on us when Victor found us. Instructions. Deliver the package at the north entrance to the Vegas Strip by way of Freeside. An agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint. Take possession of the package and pay for the delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express Agency in Prim. Bonus on completion, 250 caps. Manifest. This package contains one oversized poker chip composed of platinum. Contract penalties. You are an authorized agent of the Mojave Express package until the delivery is complete and payment has been processed. Contractually obligated to complete this transaction and materially responsible for any maleficence or loss. Failure to deliver the proper recipient may result in forfeiture of your advance and bonus, criminal charges, and/or pursuit by mercenary reclamation teams. The Mojave Express is not responsible for any injury or loss of life you may experience as a result of said reclamation efforts. Great. I wonder, obviously that didn't go well, because I think that's what that guy was holding that ended up shooting us. So hopefully people aren't after us. And then we've got radio. I'm not going to play any of this music because it is copyrighted, but it is there. If you are playing the game and want to enjoy it, I highly recommend it. All right. Let's do a quick save. And let's go into the saloon. And I think we're supposed to meet with someone. Meet with Sunny Smiles in the saloon. Okay. And who are you? Are you Sunny Smiles? No, you are Easy Pete. Okay. Well, let's talk to you.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You are a prospector? Like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Sounds like a good plan. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
I also don't think I should trust him. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Okay, that must be one of the factions. Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Sounds like NCR is currently has control, but sounds like the Legion's a pretty formidable foe. What's so important about the Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
So it's power and water. So yeah, that makes sense. It's pretty useful out here in the wasteland. What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Okay. Do you know anything about the robot Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something.
Oh, I like
but
him.
I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
That's sad. I think he belongs in Goodsprings. He seems like a mighty fine robot. It was nice to meet you, Easy Pete.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
All right, I will. I like him too. I like Goodsprings. These people are kind. Okay, let's go to the saloon and talk to some people.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
I'm guessing, yeah, this is Sunny. Okay, let's see. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me how to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
I do need
Meet
help.
me outside, behind the saloon.
All right, I will. Cheyenne, cute dog. Okay. I guess I'll just follow Sunny. Oh my goodness, you're walking slow, but it's fine. Who are you? Goodsprings settler.
Hey there.
Hello. Okay. Ooh, she sprinted when she got out of the saloon. Okay.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Okay. Fair warning, I'm a terrible aim, so we'll see how this goes. Nope.
That's the right
Aha,
idea.
okay.
Look down the side.
Oh, I got two. Let's see.
Try crouching down and staying still.
Okay,
It'll help your aim.
crouch. Two, okay. Oh, that did help. It's less shaky now.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
No, I did not.
Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I would love to. I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Okay. So far, Goodsprings seemed pretty nice. I really like Victor. I hope he turns out to be good. It sounds like it's pretty 50-50 on who trusts him. It sounds like Doc Mitchell and Trudy both think there's something going on, but I'm with Easy Pete. I think Victor's sweet. And I mean, he helped us after all, so that's nice. I really like Easy Pete. I still haven't met Trudy yet. I want to meet her. It seems like she's kind of... everyone keeps talking about her. I think she's kind of important in the town. Maybe like a lead figure in the town. So I'll talk to her. I didn't see her in there though, so maybe she'll be there when I get back from helping out Sunny. I like Sunny so far. I mean, I haven't really talked to her. I like Cheyenne. I mean, Cheyenne's a dog, so I mean, I know I'll love her. Yeah. So I think I'll stay around in Goodsprings, help out Sunny, and then we'll see about taking on another quest, I guess? Yeah. Are you stopping here?
Hear that
Okay.
up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
All right. So crouch. Going this way, apparently.
Okay, you're on. Go
Wait,
give
you're
him
not
hell.
helping me? Well, never mind. I don't think I like Sunny as much. She's not very helpful. I better be getting paid for this. Okay, there's something up there. I can see the little red tick on my compass. Oh, there's something. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, did I hit it? I can't tell. Oh, they're coming after me. Oh, those things are weird.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna get into VATS, and it's very close. Okay, welcome to the Vault Tech Assisted Targeting System, or VATS. VATS displays the chance you will hit along with the condition of each body part. Attack your target, cancel an attack, E, accept your actions. Left click on the left or right arrows to switch to a new target. The number of attacks you can make is limited by your action points. Okay, that's why we got high agility, because that regenerates points. Okay, so head seems like we'll do a lot of damage, and it's a 95% hit. And I missed. Great. Oh, Cheyenne's helping me out. Well, Sunny, maybe you should help. Let's see, gecko hide, 10 caps, I can sell that, and then meat will be useful for healing. Let's go get this other one. Gecko egg, also valuable. Okay, let's go talk to Sunny.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
I would love to. I need some money.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Oh, so you're actually going to help this time. Thanks, Sunny. At least I hope she does. At least she's paying me. I definitely... This is why I invested in the barter skill, because I definitely want to, like, sell a lot of stuff and make a lot of caps. Because usually when I play these kinds of games, I usually don't pay attention to that kind of stuff, like selling things, but I definitely want to, like, upgrade stuff. So, okay, let's get these things. There's one over there. Where are you? Okay, let me... Don't run off. I want to get everything I can from these. Okay. I guess I'll follow Cheyenne, because Sunny just went running. Alright, Sunny, where'd you go? There's Cheyenne. The draw distance, I don't know what it's called, but like the distance where things pop back in, I've noticed it's not very high. Like things will just pop in when they're just pretty close to you. Sunny, where did you go? She totally just left. Is she like waiting for me? Okay, well there's Cheyenne. Oh, there she is. Oh, she is getting... Did she just die? Oh my goodness, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Is Sunny okay? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh my goodness, she died. That is so... Sunny, now you can't pay me. Okay, I know that's mean, but Sunny, what is Cheyenne gonna do? Cheyenne, where are you going? Cheyenne, this is so sad. Sunny, ugh. Okay, well, one, she didn't have any caps on her, so was she actually gonna pay me? I don't want to, like, be mean, but I will take the ammo. Oh, I feel bad. The gecko's got someone else, too. Oh, that's sad. I feel bad for Sunny. Okay, well... Now I just feel bad. Can I help Cheyenne? No? Now I feel bad. Now she doesn't have an owner. Guys, this is so sad. This is really sad. Okay, well, I think I'm going to stop today's episode here. When we come back, I think I'll talk to Trudy at the saloon before heading out. And yeah, I will see you guys in the wasteland next time.